Hello everybody and welcome back to Vex Hex Minis. My name is Haley.
I'm Audra.
And today we are re-shingling our house. The whole thing. If you've been with us on this saga, you'll know that we have taken a very intricate and stylistic approach to the exterior of our house. In our minds, the exterior is just as important as the interior. And to that effect, we have designed a lot of different adornments for the house. And namely, we have octagonal shingles that we use on the house. It was period appropriate. We found it in a lot of our reference documents. And if you saw our previous video, which we'll put up here, I made a program in my Cricut that would cut them all individually, but we kind of goofed.
So we originally thought that we would be using a very diverse amount of colors. There was going to be purple and gray and navy, and we were just going to mix the colors as we shingled. Now we decided this and made these before we decided what the door and window frames were going to be and what else we were going to be putting on this house, which the colors don't match.
Yeah, it was like we found ourselves gravitating to a set of colors before we put anything together. And now that the house is assembled, right, in its most roughest shape, we're actually drawn to a lot different colors. And the color combination that we had picked for the shingles before, it would look like garbage. So it would just be really bad.
So tacky, you guys.
Last week, Audra stained like a couple of dark navy basswood panels, and those were beautiful. But if you know anything about carving wood, it takes forever, even with a Cricut. It was just going and going and going. And I had already carved out hundreds of other shingles in these other colors, in this purple and gray color. So the thought of doing it again was already like, so exasperating. However, we do have an update on that. Audra and I just were testing whether we could apply the same navy blue paint afterwards and achieve the same effect. And not only did it achieve the same effect, it actually looks a lot nicer because it actually fills in a lot of the crevices and covers up a lot of the wood glue. So it was kind of like a win-win overall, meaning that we can still use all the shingles that I've already painstakingly cut out, and we'll still get the desired sort of color palette that we're looking for.
And we don't have to repaint the shingles individually, which we originally thought was going to be the problem. But when we stained our purple and gray, we only stained one side. So as long as we flip those suckers over and just leave the naked wood, it seems to look the same as when we do this new coat to cover up the edges.
It's nice. So
it saves so much time.
Tonight, Audra and I are going to shingle
this house.
So
we're gonna put on some tunes. You're all accustomed to our montages by now.
And it's a lot of the same repetition motion, but it's gonna look very different, you know? So here we go.
So crickets are imprecise creatures. Somewhere during the wood.
To be honest, it was probably me. I'm probably the imprecise creature. I probably used the wrong measurements once or something.
Somewhere during the cutting process, the ratios were shifted. So we were using the purples here, but they are just
Some of them are not as big. Some of them are the exact same size.
Yeah.
Some of them are not
as big. And that minuscule size difference, that minute difference, is throwing it off. So every time we try, it just slowly starts shifting, and gaps like this, for example, gaps start forming because they're not
and we could
cut right.
leave it, but it won't look nice. So why would we devalue everything we've already done?
We already have a good amount of wood sheets that are stained navy ready to go. So as unfortunate as the circumstances are, we are just going to have to go back to cutting them, even though we thought we were going to be able to save a lot of time.
Okay, we got some of them. We did get to use some, but
Yeah.
not enough.
The sides are okay. We're probably going to redo this top bit here since there is an obvious gap. We're going to quickly fix this, but
I think that one is fine. I think we can cut that one. Don't you think? I mean, I think the rest of it looks okay.
It does. All right, we've got one gap. We're going to alter.
One. I don't think that's... This one is too many.
Yeah, this one was... It wasn't even a solid gap. It was all shifting to the left for reasons beyond our knowledge. So the glue will dry. We will cut some newbies, even though we didn't want to, and we will start again tomorrow.
I want to take this moment to highlight this, because we did it in our last video. So this is just a gable bracket, and I cut this with the Cricut, surprise, surprise, and I painted an underlayer, and then I actually designed this. This is a very significant set of shapes in the novel series that this house takes place in. So it's sort of an homage to the religion of this fictional house, right? So I did that, and then I hand painted all the gold just to make it like a little bit more ornate. So that's how we got this gable bracket, is I just freehanded it. It looks really nice. We're really happy with it. And then I'm not sure.
We didn't really highlight the windows or the doors. So.
Okay, so then I also designed these, all the stuff for the windows. I know in the previous video we explained that we took this heavily from inspiration and that it's made of layering amounts of Bristol paper. So what I did is I stacked them in different shapes and sizes and painted them so that there's just a lot of disparity between the colors and that they really pop. And then, you know, we put these on top of the purple windows. And then I decided that we needed something above them to be even more sort of Victorian, so I made these upper decorative things, and I just did that by, again, stacking Bristol paper, cutting out and slicing out an interior, and then making these round little structures here, and then adding silver and metallics in there just to throw the light a little bit differently. So that kept me really busy while Audra was doing a lot of the shingle application and painting.
One of us got to be slightly more creative.
Yeah. Hey there. All right, so it's been a day later. The paint has set. We ended up only doing one coat because it showed so beautifully. We didn't feel we needed a second. So now we're going to do the grand reveal and remove the tape around all the borders and see how it's coalescing together. Here's the money shot.
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh yeah.
Look at them clean lines.
You've got them clean lines. All right. And then with a snap of the fingers, this will be done. Right here. Snap.
Okay, so we do have some seepage on the windows. It's actually more the wood glue than it is the stain. So Haley mixed this color already for us. So what we're going to do is retape our window decor so it doesn't get screwed up, repaint the window frame, and then for our nice middle line here, we're going to try to come up with something on Bristol paper with the Cricut that Haley's kind of been percolating on. And then fill in whatever small space we have left with a few more tiles if needed. All right, so a couple quick updates on some of the last bits of house touch-ups. Up on the top here, this crown, you can see we painted this really nice, pretty gold tone. I think it just makes it look really regal. Down in the front, we redid that front piece in a purple instead of using that yellow and red. It didn't match as well. We also did all of our shingles, so they're absolutely perfect. I'm so happy that we managed to pull that off. The middle piece here has also been installed. It just breaks everything up and gives it a good visual contrast, and it matches well with the windows. And then we extended the stain onto the sides. While we didn't tile the sides, it just makes everything a lot more cohesive to have it this one solid color. We're also going to redo the roof painting here just to make everything match up. I think it's going to look absolutely beautiful, and we'll do it off camera.